always do this! Me? You're the one! Get away from me! No, you back off!
Okay, so this whole situation went way too far. Jaidyn got arrested after allegedly pulling up on Blueface ex, Nevaeh. And what started as a messy baby mama drama has now turned into something serious. We're not just talking about a fight anymore. The streets are saying that the altercation allegedly led to Nevaeh losing the baby. That's where the story takes a hard left because, let's be real a second, for a millisecond, this wasn't random. The moment Nevaeh popped back up claiming that she was pregnant by Blue, everything started spiraling. Live streams, text leaking, Blue acting completely unbothered, and Jaidyn allegedly crashed out in the worst way possible. One confrontation later, police are involved, and now she could be looking at real jail time over a man she swore she was done with. And if this is sounding familiar, well, that's because we've seen this movie before. Anytime another woman gets pregnant by Blueface, Jaidyn does not take it lightly. Just ask Con Rock. The pattern has been there. The warnings were there, but nobody thought it would ever get this dark. So yeah, this isn't just tea. This is allegations, an arrest, and a situation that's way bigger than a relationship. Because at this point, you've got to ask, was this really even about Blueface? Or was this about making sure no one else ever had his baby? Let's break it down, y'all. Jaidyn is still going out sad over Blueface, and now she is facing some serious prison time over him. For someone who claims every 5 business days that she's done with Blueface and his shenanigans, she sure has an interesting way of showing it. But anyways, a couple of days ago, she got arrested after she got into it with Blueface's most recent ex, Nevaeh. Footage leaked on social media of Jaidyn pulling up on Nevaeh and putting hands on her. And y'all, it got vicious. It turns out that Nevaeh really isn't about that life because she got her behind, hooped by Jaidyn. But why would Jaidyn even do that? I mean, Blueface already dumped Nevaeh a couple of weeks ago because she was uncomfortable with not being the only girl on his roster. He tweeted, "Nevaeh has been cut from the roster. She did not make the team. This was a dictatorship, not a democracy. If you can't wait to turn, you won't get a turn. The line is good and long, baby girl." And if you thought that that would make her sad and cry about wanting him back, well, he was in for a shocker because that did not happen. Instead, she clowned him and exposed him for trying to save face. According to her, she was the one who dumped him and not the other way around like he was trying to claim. This isn't any mothering show. How are you going to cut me? And I took myself out. I worried about no mother that looked like a nightmare. Yeah. And then the drama kind of died down after that until Nevaeh hit up Blueface to tell him that she was pregnant. He called her on live stream. She told him she was pregnant. Okay, wait. Am I about to just be down and out while I'm carrying a baby? I'm not doing that. I know you got your son and everything. But are you going to get this together, or are you to be like weird? And in typical Blueface fashion, he was very nonchalant about it. If it wasn't for that, going online and talking about me, I would have never said nothing to you. And everything was going good, even when I had gone back out to Indiana and everything. So don't do that. Don't. But hold up, wait a minute. Because she was not trying to become his 3rd baby mama. Instead, she asked for money to get a termination. In a text, Nevaeh wrote, "I don't want you. I want the abortion. So when can we handle it?" And Blueface replied, "You got the money. Get it done." And Nevaeh, Ben got mad because he couldn't give her the $1,000 she needed to get the termination. And in Blueface fashion, he didn't care because he replied with, "I don't know who you think you are, baby girl, but that's more than you're worth. Got to stop doing substances." Nevaeh then said, "I'm gonna show you what I'm worth. Bite your tongue. I actually been stopped doing substances. Can't throw my former addiction in my face. Stop being gay. Don't think I don't know your secrets." Nevaeh then went on to expose him for being on the DL and bisexual, but y'all already know about that since it came after he got released from jail. So that's not really new, T. But anyways, Blueface continued to be very nonchalant about this because y'all want to know who is not nonchalant? Jaidyn. That's who. Jaidyn has been crashing out big time over this because the thought of Blueface having a kid by yet another woman is something that she does not want to deal with. What are you calling? Let me see. Hold on. Let me talk first. Just relax. All right. Ooh. Yeah. We can't do it where you're at. But we can do it where I'm at because I'm with all the programming activities. You don't want to come over here and program? Well, no. 'Cause you said, so what's up with Jaidyn? So Jaidyn is here. So you said, what's up with Jayan? So what's up? You know what? I'm at Blue's house. So anything that you say, you can run after that. Do you all want to get the abortion done tonight? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. You don't want to get the abortion done. Okay. I guess we'll wait. What's the deal? That's what you're supposed to be talking about. I hear this, calling me right now. What's the deal? Are you coming to get your ass kicked or not? Take this. Hey, sis. You want to take a gun? Whoop that. Yeah. Pull up. We going to referee it for you. Don't worry about it. What? Jaidyn going to do the abortion for you. I'm serving a new job right now, though. I ain't going to lie. He's going to so you don't want to get the abortion done? Hey, hold up. Hold up. You don't want to get the portion there. No, I can't do that where I'm at right now. I know we can't do that where you at, but we could do it where I'm at 'cause I already programmed like that. We can't do it where you at. But like I said, for someone who knows that Blueface is always out here messing with other women, Jaidyn seems to not be able to handle when he does it. And she especially crashes out when he gets another woman pregnant. For example, y'all remember when Khan announced that she was pregnant, right? But Blueface didn't take it very well, and he asked her to get a termination, offering to pay her $100,000. And this made Jaidyn so happy that she tweeted, "Give me the $100,000, Daddy. I'll do the procedure myself." When Chris Sean decided to keep her pregnancy despite the drama, Jaidyn didn't hold back her feelings. She appeared in an interview and made it crystal clear that she had no interest in this baby. Moment like, so I ain't even thought about it. But I'm probably more than certain he'll probably keep his two situations separate just for the better. And I mean, cross that bridge when we get there tight. And when Cass Han went into labor, Jaidyn made sure we all knew that she was in Miami partying it out with Blueface while Croon was alone in labor. And when Blueface threatened to take the baby away, Jaidyn immediately jumped into Clown Cress and how things were better for her. She tweeted, "Never once has my baby daddy ever said he would try to take my kids. Why? Because he never thought I was able to be sane to raise them. So what does that say about this dumb broad?" And I recall when I was in the hospital with Journey, I told him since it might be a day or two before she comes because I was induced medically due to health that if he wanted to go home and chill and I update him, he could. But he didn't. I appreciated him holding my legs. Thanks, baby daddy. It was a great birth. But she didn't stop there. Every time Blueface popped up with another woman, she would crash out on him and talk about how it wasn't fair to her because she had held him down for the longest time. And when he popped up with another woman a while ago, she said, "You weirdo. I'm the only one who ever had your back. I held you down, man. Y'all see this? Narcissistic and manipulative. Tried to forgive, but never forgot. He never did right by me. And I'm overdue for happiness and love. I gave you every piece I ever had. And you could have had my last bite. It's okay. I get it. You can't man up. I understand. I wish you nothing but the best. And please let me go." She continued, "I only believed in you because you had something to show for it. I worked 2 jobs and walked to work while he sat and sold grass at my mama's house. I walked to work to save $1 so he could sell a dime. I was dumb. My bad, y'all." And then there's been a lot of back and forth. But I think y'all get the tea of her crashing out on Blueface and his side pieces. She loves the idea of being his only baby mama. So when Na popped up claiming that she was pregnant, we knew that Jaidyn wasn't going to take it well at all. But what we didn't imagine was going as far as her getting Na jumped. From the footage that leaked from the fight, Jaidyn hooped her. And it's not surprising because if you know Jaidyn, then you know that that girl can throw some hands. I mean, she practically knocked out Cash's tooth that one time. They went at each other one-on-one. This is the boogie girl right here, bro. What? You're known for your hands. She's the reason, rocker. No, because that was before, right? No, she's the reason, bro. I thought you weren't around during the early days of the show. I've been around. No, I mean like I knew you were around. But I didn't think you were like hanging out. That's beside the point. But that just happened because he was lying about what was really going on over there. But unfortunately, it took a turn that nobody could have ever seen coming. According to reports, Jaidyn jumped, saying that they had caused her to have a miscarriage and lose the baby. Now, Some people are saying that it was Jaidyn's intention from the start because she was desperate for Nevaeh not to have Blueface child. However, it's not exactly going her way because she just got arrested. Now, we don't know what the charges are going to be, but from what the sources are saying, it's going to be a pretty serious legal case, and Jaidyn might be facing some jail time over it once it's all said and done. So, it's just wild how this is all playing out because it's only been a few weeks since she swore to heaven and back that she was done with Blueface once he got out of prison. But then, she popped up cooking for him, and we knew for sure that she had to have taken him back. Okay, in the cook-off, what we doing? What are you making tonight? Smothered chicken. MHM, mac and cheese and green beans. Okay, as you requested. Okay. About to see yes. About to see don't play. You've seen what? Have you seen? Alright. You're auditioning. Alright. You've seen you're auditioning. You've seen stunning little play. Alright. Okay. Better make sure they are all auditioning for my slot. You know that, right? Okay. You know that, right? I'm HBIC original. Okay. Now, her taking him back didn't shock us that much because that's her usual type of shenanigans. But going to prison for him? Yeah, that might be going too far. And this is where the whole thing begins to stop being entertainment. It starts to feel chaotic because at the end of the day, Blueface is still walking around nonchalant, cracking jokes, acting like none of this touched him. Meanwhile, Jaidyn is the one sitting with an arrest, possible charges, and a situation that could follow her for the rest of her life. That alone should tell you everything. But what makes it even crazier is how predictable it all was. The signs were there. The patterns were loud. And any time another woman entered the picture, especially with a pregnancy involved, Jaidyn spiraled. We saw it with Cash Rock. We saw it online. We saw it in real time, but nobody expected it to end with Nevaeh allegedly losing a baby and the police getting involved. And now here we are. GA is dealing with something no woman should ever have to go through. Dad is possibly facing jail time in Blueface. He's still doing what he's always done, watching women crash out while he stays untouched in the middle of chaos. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. The craziest part isn't the arrest or the fallout. It's watching the same man walk free while women around him keep catching the consequences. And something tells me that this chaos is nowhere near being over.